Okay, let's speak to our first guest. It is Hussnain Lahori, who, actually, I want to congratulate him because he just had a baby boy. Yeah! A beautiful baby boy. Wow. The second child?
Yes.
How does that feel?
Feels great. Feels
amazing.
Yeah, more sleepless nights than ever.
Okay.
Yeah, but feels great. And obviously, more congratulations obviously goes to Mrs. Lahori, of course. Yeah, it's tiring as it is, but beautiful. It's a blessing. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. And that's how old is your eldest one?
21 months. 21 months. Yeah. So I have a girl and a boy now. So family's complete. No more.
Okay.
You know what they say? Bache do yache.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about your singing career.
Okay.
In fact, I want to talk about your first song, your first ever video, and a cover song that you put on. And I remember that.
Yeah.
It is by Rahat Fateh Ali Khan.
Yeah.
Main Tainu Samjhawa Ki.
Yeah.
Now this video has hit just under 7 million views.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow, how does that feel?
Feels amazing. When I first did that song, it was originally by Sahir Ali Bagga, and it was actually an original song for a Pakistani drama called Virsa.
Okay.
And at that time, it wasn't very popular. I just genuinely loved the song. And at that time, everyone who I played it to, including yourself, Marcus, told me to cover it. And so I thought, okay, what have I got to lose? Social media wasn't as big back then. Not for me personally, anyway.
Yeah.
I just made a video and I put it up, and it just absolutely blew.
Well, you know what? We've got a little clip on that. We want to see it because this is one of my favorites. But the way you've actually sang this, it's you've done your own version.
I believe a cover, whenever an artist covers a song, they need to contribute something of their own to that. Yeah. So that it basically presents a new version to the listener. If you're just copying exactly what's been done, it's pointless. So hence the reason why.
Clever.
It's what music should be. Yeah. Original.
Okay. Have we got a clip on that? Let's see if we can see something here close.
मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करा इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यो जान मेरी मैं तेनू समझावा की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी
When you brought that video out, did you ever think, I am going to get loads of, even, forget millions, but even like 100,000?
No.
Really?
I on Facebook nowadays, what tends to happen is actually shows you your memories from like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I saw a memory 7 years ago, last year, and that was me getting really excited of 10,000 views. I was like, oh my God, this song is at 10,000 views.
Wow.
Because I didn't even expect it to get that much, let alone 6.89 million or whatever it's on currently. And obviously releasing it myself, not really doing any promotion with it whatsoever. It's just whoever's heard it, has liked it enough to share it with their friends, and for that I'm very grateful.
Yeah. No, it is a really nice song. But how did it all start with you? I mean, was it like you woke up one morning and say, "मैं बहुत बड़ा star बनूंगा, बहुत बड़ा singer बनूंगा"? Was it all like that, or was it?
No, not
at
all.
You were discovered, someone saw you, etc., etc. Where?
Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to?
I think I need to water you.
Okay, not at all, Marcus. I never thought I will be doing singing professionally.
Okay.
I have to give a modest answer. I don't want to come across as obviously a snob. Never thought I'll be a star. I don't consider myself to be a star right now. But it's more of a case of, it was a hobby that I picked up out of boredom. Because I went to university in London.
Okay.
And while all people there, like all my peers and stuff, were going out, drinking, clubbing, and all sorts. I thought that I should pick up a hobby which will, you know,
entertain
keep me away from that
and
yet still be fulfilling. Yeah, of course. So I picked up the guitar at that time. I always played the piano a little bit. Never really sang properly. And so I started singing from there. And, you know, as your family and friends always tell you, you know,
you're quite good.
Right, you know, you're right. You're not too bad. You should do this professionally. So there was a talent show. To which I got pushed, and there was someone who was hosting that show.
Oh, must be a terrible host.
Yeah, because I kind of flopped. Actually, not kind of. I really flopped that.
Okay, so you didn't do well at that.
I didn't do well at that talent show.
Wow.
So,
but isn't that the case in many talent shows? You know, the second, third, fourth person down always do the best.
Absolutely, that's
you know?
It seems to be the trend which I have seen. You know, with bigger talent shows like X Factor.
So you were disappointed.
I was disappointed, of course. It was the first time ever I actually, you know, jumped on a platform to sing in front of so many people. Well, at that time it was 50 people, but it was still a lot for me. But I never thought that would basically lead to anything, but I just still wanted to, you know, not... I mean, I didn't get booed off stage, you know, let's put it that way.
Was one of the judges called Faraz Khan by any chance?
Yeah, but he didn't turn up, did he?
That's right, yes, of course, 2010.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was Kiza and that's right.
And Noshin, and Noshin, of course.
Faraz, where were you? बहुत busy थे, entertain कर रहे थे, you know, blah, blah, blah. You could, something like that.
Tell you what, considering the way you put it, alhamdulillah, you know, I'm very grateful that I'm sat next to the person who was actually going to judge me on one of the talent shows.
Even if I was going to, I wasn't there on the show, but I know he would have been number one, he would have won.
Well, you are number one now, you just went stronger and stronger after that. I mean, you did lots of covers, kept you in the loop, in the social media, out there in the world and events. And then you did some of your own songs.
I did.
I think we have a clip of one song, which is, again, one of my favourites, this is. It's called Tere Bajo. So let's see if we've got a clip on this. It's a really nice video. In fact, I like the video to it.
चैन न आवे एक बारी बस आ मिल जावे दिल मेरा तेनू पुकारे आ जा मन विच मेरे तू बस दीवे हर पासे बस तू दिस दीवे जी करदा तेनू वेखी जा वा वा तेरे बाजू मेरा दिल नहीं लगदा मैनू होर कोई नहीं जचदा तेनू तक तक जी नहीं रजदा मेरी जा जाने जाना तेरे इश्क च बन्ने मलंग वे हुन होर न कर मैनू तंग वे मरे ना ते जुना तेरे संग वे मेरी जान
Wow. I like it. I think we need a little woo from the audience. Do you really actually like this, guys?
Thank you.
One trend I've seen about your video, they're very clean, family friendly. I mean, even this, you could see you're both a couple actually, living together, and she works away or something, and you're just missing her. And that's what the song is all about, really.
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer that, you know, women should never be objectified, which we do unfortunately see in a lot of music videos nowadays. You know, whether it's hip hop or Punjabi or, you know, any genre for that matter, women are always objectified as something. The only reason why Pasha, who was actually in the video, was to actually help tell the story that it was supposed to. And that was the sole purpose. It was always about the message rather than who's in it, what's in it, that kind of thing.
One thing I've noticed in your videos, you never dance. You never move. Besides, there was one video called Jag Nal Soni Tu.
Yep.
Okay. So, Faraz, I'm going to bring you in a little bit.
Please do, because if I was as good as him, I'd be dancing
would you?
all my videos.
That's what my question was.
Of course.
Are you just not a dancer? You're not just a mover? Or is that why you don't do it?
I'm not as good as this guy. He intimidates me a lot.
No. I can't play the guitar.
So I think we should stick to our own trades then, I guess, right?
Faraz, where do you get your dancing from? Where did it all came about?
His name was Marcus.
Oh, right, okay. And Marcus, I know him. He's pretty cool, Come on.
No, my trends come from my bedroom, and I think I was, must have been maybe 7, 8 years old. I used to watch my brother dance, Saj. He used to dance. And when he was like the family dancer, everyone used to dance, watch him dance. And then I used to sit in the background getting jealous.
Okay.
You know, like, you know, and I was quite small. And when, you know, because they saw, in a jando, he's getting jealous. Let bacha dance karando. So I used to dance in one spot. You know?
So you started
that's
off
me on
like,
a good day.
So you started off like the Running Man.
The Running Man dance, yes.
Okay.
And then I used to get like, you know, the mum, you know, mothers are like, oh man,
okay.
and then go now. You had your little bit, let Saj carry on dancing.
Yeah.
But then I just kept on dancing, doing my bedroom, and then it just went from school shows, college, and then university shows, and then straight onto stage.
And then you just went bigger and bigger with entertainment. You actually start touring in Europe, especially. And there was one part where you did a tribute to Shah Rukh Khan, and you did all his songs from the 90s going on onwards.
Yes.
And that was a massive hit show, wasn't it? That was
nice.
absolutely
That was in
brilliant.
German.
In Germany?
Germany, yes.
I think we've got a clip here somewhere where you actually dance with the legend himself, Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, yes,
can we show this little clip actually, if we can find it? It was brilliant. When I actually saw it, I thought, wow. Was he impressed with you?
Yes, the good thing with that was he was so impressed that I actually went out to India and worked with him on a few live shows there.
Okay.
So that was quite good time, exciting time that was.
Wow. All right, let's check this clip out. It was like if you were teaching him.
I think I was actually. No, that was good part of my life at one point. That was, at one point I was doing nearly 300, 400 shows.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah, you were actually, because every time I was trying to get in touch with you, I couldn't get in touch with you. He's busy, speaking to my agent, etc., etc. Which was
how many agents? No.
And in Germany, you were featured in an article. You know, people get these small. Is it in German?
It was most of my international stuff came from Germany. I had a big contract out in Germany, which I had a wonderful time.
Okay.
A brilliant time I had. And then obviously the articles, the newspapers, and everything was all in German. In fact, I did quite a lot here also, but I think most of my entertainment part, which I've really had a good time, it was in Germany, in Europe.
Well, I think we've got an article actually, which was I think a 2-page article here. Yeah, so all that is in German, isn't it?
Germany, yes.
You know, that must have been amazing. You were treated like a superstar.
Oh, it was brilliant.
Now I'm gonna admit, that could be saying anything.
You know what? You might be
and
right.
you're never gonna know.
Yeah. ये बदतमीज लड़का है.
Wanted for, you know.
ये जो लड़का है मुझे नहीं. They could be saying anything. That's true.
जैसे गान का इंतजार तो 11 मुल्कों की लड़कियां कर रही हैं.
Or it could be saying wanted.
Yeah, it could be.
I think it's more wanted than anything else.
Right. So your career just went stronger and stronger, and then you had to calm down a little bit. Why did you calm down? Is it because your knees just dropped, or you know?
I mean, that was one thing, and then I ended up I became so busy with my work, and then obviously personal stuff.
Okay.
Meeting, you know. You, as an artist, as you will know, other artists will know as well, that you get a lot of negative people that come into your life. You get a lot of positive people that come into life. The negative people drain a lot of energy out of you, and I was drained a lot from these negative people in my life. But anyway, that's all history now. I'm
That's a life of a superstar.
You know,
right?
I'd just like to elaborate a little bit more on what Faraz said. You also don't have a personal life or a social life whatsoever. Okay. And hence the reason why you would see a lot of successful entertainers, musicians, artists, actors, dancers, you know, whose personal lives really suffer in terms of, you know, even if it's just settling down and that kind of thing. Okay. Hence the reason why in 2015 when I got married, I had to take some time out because that negativity, because you would take that home with you. That's how toxic it is. Okay. So I can completely understand.
I took off nearly 2 years. I took off 2 years myself, but I went to Germany though. I was teaching dancing out there.
Oh wow! Okay.
I met my missus out
there.
To
Germans or Asians?
Germans. No Asians at all. My whole class was
He met his missus out there. Can you probe him a little bit more on that, because this is news to me.
Actually, yeah. Let's. I'm liking that actually. You know what?
My
What do you
mother's
say here? In fact, that's an excellent question. So you met your missus there
in Germany, yeah.
and I'm assuming she wasn't Asian.
No, she's not. No.
She's not Asian.
No.
Okay. तो कौन है कैसी है कब क्यों
That's the personal side now.
वो
सुंदर है, सुशील है.
Yeah, it's a girl.
शुक्र है
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
तो what's that Mohabbat song where the violin how did it sound? Yeah, how it sound. So did it all came when you saw her? You were like,
I was on stage.
Oh wow, okay.
I was performing on stage when it all happened, but yeah, my mother's watching the show when I get shot.
Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put you on the spot later. I'm going to ask them if they could find a dancing tune. In fact, you have won an award for the best Michael Jackson dance. Yeah. So yeah. You know what, Michael? You won an award on that. I'm going to put you on the spot. But there's one question. One question.
Yeah.
You are so flexible. Can you do yoga?
When I'm sleeping.
Wow, that must be amazing. Is that breathing?
He's not good at it. He does it in his sleep.
I was going to say something else, but it's a family show.
Mumtaz, wow. I have seen you teach a class.
Yeah.
Now, you know ordinary yoga where they just sit there and they breathe in and breathe out. It's not that. It's a real deal where you stand on your head, the split, the somersaults, the stunts. Okay, I'm overdoing it here, but you know, it's that kind of thing, isn't it? How do you do it?
Well, it all starts with the breath.
Okay.
I always say to all my students is, if you can breathe, you can do yoga. So everybody here can breathe? Yeah?
But they can't do yoga. I'm telling you them. So I know some of them people. They can't.
I'm amazing at it. I do it in my sleep.
Yeah, there you go. It's funny you should say sleep, because there is a pose called the corpse pose where everybody is lying down.
Oh wow.
And that is everyone's favourite pose.
The corpse pose.
Yeah, it's the corpse pose.
The death pose, basically.
It's serious. We start off in the corpse pose, so you basically get everybody into the room, get them nice and relaxed, get them to close their eyes and just focus on the breath. And honestly, that is probably the most difficult pose, because I'm asking people to switch their brains off. Can you imagine just thinking, get out your day and don't think about anything, just think about your breath. And then you'll get people fidgeting and wanting to get out of that pose, but it's probably the most important pose you can do. Everything else, what you do with your body, is just kind of, by the by, and it comes with practice.
Wow, I'm impressed with you standing on your head. And I want to show a little clip on that. I have a picture of you. There you are.
Hey.
Wow. Wow. Do you know what? How long can you do that for?
It just depends on concentration. A lot of things are going on there. So it's alignment.
Okay.
I'm looking at core, I'm looking at my breath and just focusing. So the more you practice, the longer you can hold. And the benefits of being upside down is to do with blood circulation. So a lot of people think it's about fancy poses, but every pose we do has a health benefit.
Right, okay.
So the reason why you do a headstand is we're normally standing upright.
Yeah.
But if you go upside down, your blood is circulating now in the opposite direction.
Can you do it now? You should make her do it now. But you know what? It must be crazy, because you are teaching this class how to stand upside down, and then when you getting up yourself, that blood that has rushed, that must be like, way, yeah, and all the classes going, I like that move, I'll do it as well, way. Is it like that?
There's some clarity, definitely, when you come up, because obviously it's kind of going all the way back down again.
Right.
But not every class is about going upside down. Obviously, there's always mixed abilities, always different people at different levels, so I always break it down. So there's always something accessible for anybody, no matter where they're at. But they get that feeling, that sensation of being upside down and getting that blood circulating the opposite direction and the benefits from that.
Right, we're going to go in a short break very soon, but before we do that, you actually have worked with many celebs as well. And one impressive person, you took over her class, and it was Jay Sean's wife. She actually attended the class. Have we got a picture of you and I think her name's Tara?
Tara Styles. So So that was out in New York.
Okay.
I went there last Christmas.
Yeah.
She invited me over. She has her own studio and teaches. She's a celeb in her own right. And yeah, I was really fortunate, invited to teach a class there.
That's brilliant.
She put it all over social media, had a full class. It was amazing. It was amazing to teach, to go out to New York and teach there on an international status.
Yeah.
And they loved it. They loved the British accent for one.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Everything
they
sounds
absolutely
better when you're teaching them in a British accent. And they were just all curious about the gear, the head, the scarf. They're like, wow, what's going on? And it's cool because I tend to have that effect because I am mainstream.
Yeah.
So whether it's you know, elite gyms, or I go across I've been to India, I've been to New York, I've been to Dubai to teach, I've been to Ibiza.
Do you ever mess up?
All the time.
Have we got something that she messes up with? Have we got a clip on? I think we need to show. It must be funny. Can we show something that? Is there something where there is? I think there is. I think we've got a clip somewhere. But that must be crazy where you just like trying to stand upside down and then.
Oh my God.
Let's show it. Let's show it. Oh, here it goes. Okay.
That's what I do when I'm sleeping.
That's what you do when you're sleeping.
Oh wow. Right. That's crazy. I've played the guitar like
Brilliant. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Right. Okay. Well, we're going to go for a short break very soon, and we are getting a lot of messages on social media. So that'll be later on. Maybe when we come back, we will be actually reading the messages. So कहते हैं, you know, break के बाद मिलते हैं. See you in a minute. Thank you, ladies there. Welcome to part 2 of the Marcus Nisar show. We are with our guest here, and I'll tell you what, we have been hearing something that some of the questions I've asked, I've never heard before, besides Hussnain Lahori. But going back to Hussnain on this, are you into yoga?
My wife is.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sana, she's heavily into yoga. She has books, Bikram yoga or something.
Oh wow.
She does all the postures. I unfortunately, I have a very bad posture, even just standing or sitting down.
No, you look well. When you stand, you look well. I mean, you remember the days when I used to say, I want to look like as handsome as Hussnain.
Well, I admire you for one thing. Obviously, when you asked me about when I first started, you asked me about the talent show and you asked me who the judge was, who wasn't even present. But what about the guy who was actually hosting that?
Okay, so it must be a bad host, yeah? A terrible host, not got you through.
Not at all. He was one of the best guys I met. He believed in me on that day when nobody else did.
Right.
And that is none other than yourself, Mr. Marcus Nisar.
And since that, I remember we worked very hard and you did amazingly well. You just went stronger and stronger, and I think, actually, let's take some questions because a lot of people are watching live on the internet and Facebook. So Dabin, over to you. Dabin is my co-host here. Dabin, let's have a look, let's listen to these questions.
Okay, hi guys. So we've had lots of questions come in for everyone, and I've picked out a few. The first question is for Hussnain. Who is your biggest musical influence?
Who is your biggest
musical influence?
Musical influence. Okay, I think people can't listen to your mic. People, you need to go close to the mic. Okay, so who's your biggest musical influence?
I don't just have one, but I think it'd be fair to say it'd have to be Junoon, a band called Junoon from Pakistan.
Yeah, wow. I think a round of applause for Junoon because they definitely.
Ali Azmath, Salman Ahmed, and Brian O'Connell. 3 guys just got together. They did some pop songs at the beginning, but then they actually really discovered Sufi music and they started doing Sufi. And then what happened at that time? Martial law, all sorts of political situation in Pakistan went unstable, and the band sort of like split up after a while. and even though people have tried to replicate that sound, they've not been able to. And I remember, going to every Junoon concert in Lahore, whenever they were performing, whether it was at Qazafi Stadium or Alhambra. People that are from Lahore will be familiar with these venues. They are massive venues, able to accommodate, thousands of people. And they just used to have the crowd in the palm of their hand. It was an amazing experience. So I think it'd be fair to say, I mean, over time, of course, there's Musrafat Ali Khan and other people that have come to see Michael Jackson, of course, being on the western side of things. But I think to start me off was definitely Junoon.
Wow. Gabi.
Okay, so the next question is for us.
Oh my God.
So a lady here wants to know, what is your...
It would be a lady, wouldn't it? Faraz, for you would be ladies. Why are you surrounded by so many ladies? Anyway, the question is...
What is your most favourite dance move?
My most favourite dance move? Yeah, it's got to be the moonwalk.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, the
It's gotta be the
moonwalk.
moonwalk, yes.
You really are good at that.
Yeah, so it's got to be the moonwalk.
Can we see it?
Can we see? Yeah.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I mean, if Marcus tells me, no problem. But
Yeah, we will see. Actually, we will see.
I've always wanted to learn moonwalk.
I can
I
teach
just
you
can't
later,
do
no
it.
problem.
Okay, we'll
That's
do
quite
that in
easy.
a couple of minutes.
Can you?
Any more questions, Darby?
Okay, so the next one is for Mumtaz. Mumtaz, who was your biggest celebrity yoga client?
Who was your biggest celebrity
Yoga client.
Well-
yoga client? Okay.
I don't know what is the biggest, but my most enjoyable was Mr. Motivator.
Oh, Mr. M, motivated.
So I
He
don't
was
know-
very big in the 90s going,
Yeah, he was huge.
come on,
Yeah.
everyone. Do anyone remember the Mr. Motivator?
You have to go back a
I mean,
few
you remember
years
him, yeah, the
to-
aerobics.
Yeah, he's
okay.
cool. He's just amazing. He is as lively in person as he is on stage and as you see him on TV.
Yeah.
And he hasn't grown old at all.
Okay.
He looks amazing. So I warmed up the crowd for him at the Nottingham Wellbeing show, and that was great. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so another one for Hussnain actually, and this is quite interesting. Out of all of your original songs, which one is your wife's favourite?
That's easy to answer, but unfortunately it won't be as relatable because that song has not been released yet.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's a song called Rasta, which I wrote after I got married, and of course it has a very personal meaning
Is
to
it Rasta or is it Rasta?
No,
Which one is it?
It's Rasta.
Oh, Rasta. Yeah. maybe you can have some dreads on, go, Rasta. Yeah.
Yeah, good one, but no, it's Rasta as in,
Okay.
Have
Have we got any more questions or should we? Are we done with that?
That's all for now.
Okay. Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We are going to have a fire rapid round. Okay? These questions, the ones who's the most fiery, the most rapid, will actually get this gift set here.
Ooh, okay.
With goodies in it.
What's in it?
Audience must I see it? And this
Audience को
one,
मिलना होता तो वो ज़्यादा शोर मचाती ना?
है ना? Yeah, that's true. Right, it's supplied by Personalised for You, where you are from, Rochdale. She is from there. She's specially given us this and special chocolates in there. That's amazing. Cool. That really is. I think I'm going to keep that. So, who's going to fight for it? Who wants it?
Depends what's in it.
Oh, there's some good goodies in there.
Goodies could mean anything, right?
Yeah, just
Could mean toilet paper.
I'll moonwalk for it.
penny sweets.
I'll moonwalk for it.
I'll do the splits for it.
She does splits for it. I can't do that. She
I
gets
want the chocolates. I do. I'm gonna go for it.
You really want to go? All right, let's fight for it. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's start from Faraz.
Oh my god.
Okay, Faraz, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's go for it. Come on.
Yeah, it's got to be a bit firing here now. Okay. If you had to remake Bollywood version of Sholay, who would you cast?
Me and you.
Okay, I like it. Your first celebrity crush.
My first letter, Madhuri.
Okay,
And last.
right.
No, okay.
If the following people were a brand, what would their slogan be? Theresa May,
A tree.
That may or may not.
Will Smith,
Will Smith. Somalian.
okay,
Rep-
Sanjay Dutt,
Sanjay Dutt looks like my mum. My mum's fit.
Sanjay Dutt look like your mum. Okay, what a great slogan. So Sanjay Dutt is a brand and the slogan is my mum. Okay.
Oh God.
Drake. Kiki.
Drake is no, I won't know.
You won't
doesn't know
that
Drake,
one.
man.
Okay, Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan's slogan would be his hair, like hair brand or something.
Yeah, okay. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Definitely Beyonce.
Okay. Hussnain Lahori or Zach Knight?
Oh, definitely Hussnain. I'm just that.
Clever, okay.
I'll pay you later.
Ranbir Kapoor or Ranveer Singh?
Ranveer Singh.
Tom Cruise, George Clooney?
Definitely George Clooney.
Mission Impossible or James Bond?
James Bond.
Okay. If you had a piece of advice 10 years ago, what would it be?
Piece of advice 10 years ago?
That you wish you took on now?
Oh, stay away from the women.
I like that one. The best thing about you?
My hair.
I've got to agree with that. Because I envy his hair. I envy his hair, actually. The worst thing about you?
Can I say? My belly button.
Is it odd shape?
It's very small. I've got a very small belly button.
Innie or outie?
It's like belly button. Baby.
Okay, if you had a chance to work in a movie, which two artists, actresses and actors you would work with?
I would love to work with Sanjay Dutt.
Okay.
And I would love to work with Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay. And actresses?
Actresses, I would like to work with Katrina Kaif, but my wife looks a bit like Katrina Kaif, so that's okay, I'm sorted there.
Whoa!
And Madhuri. Gotta be Madhuri, man. Definitely.
What rumour would you spread about yourself?
I'm not gay.
Brilliant, okay. Name the best actress in order. Kareena Kapoor, Madhuri Dixit, Deepika, Katrina Kaif, Sonam Kapoor.
Madhuri number 1. And she just fell down. Okay. So Madhuri, what was it?
Kareena, Deepika, Katrina, Sonam.
Madhuri, I didn't have Deepika, we didn't have Katrina, then Kareena, and then Sonam.
Okay, well done. Great. Hussnain.
Aye.
कैसे हो?
ठीक हूँ.
Ready हो?
बढ़िया.
अच्छा. If you woke up as the following, what would you do? Salman Khan.
Oh. Get more mirrors in the house.
Get more mirrors, okay.
And destroy all my shirts.
Donald Trump.
Oh, I'll kill myself.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Ring Shah Rukh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ring Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
And say.
Ring Shah Rukh up and say, you know, I'm the true king.
Oh, okay.
I'm the real Badsha, as they say.
What rumours would you like to spread about yourself?
Oh, rumors are always dangerous ones, you know. But you're gonna get me in trouble here.
Yeah.
Because something came to my mind, and I'm so glad I held it back. I don't like food.
Okay. If you were a product, what slogan would you be? What would it say?
Efficient.
Fishing.
Efficient.
Oh, efficient.
Efficient.
Okay. The most stunning actress in order: Kareena Kapoor, Kajal, Katrina Kaif, Deepika.
None of them. I have a very different taste in women.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Doc from EastEnders, Theresa May. I thought maybe, you know, the most stunning, you had a different taste.
No, but I mean, my celebrity crush was someone called Lisa Ray, a Bollywood actress.
Lisa Ray, yes.
Lisa Ray, you know,
yes,
who that is? From Kasur.
Yeah.
She didn't do many films. Not
yeah,
many
she did
people
about
know
3
of her.
movies and she flopped.
But
Yeah.
I thought she was absolutely stunning, you know. So I have a very unique taste, you know. It doesn't have
she
to
got
be.
married?
You don't have to follow the trends all the time because just because Katrina Kaif's famous, you know, it's like it should be. No.
Yeah, she's good looking as well. Anyway, best actor in order: Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan.
Amir Khan. Salman Khan. Shah Rukh Khan. Sorry.
Okay. Dubai or New York?
Dubai.
Batman or Superman? I think I know the answer. to this.
Batman.
Batman. Angelina Jolie or Theresa May?
I'll let you answer that one.
I think you fancy Theresa
Theresa
May.
Oh my God, Marcus! And we thought we knew each other.
Mumsy Stranger or Rockstar?
Oh, they're both great, and they're both friends of mine, so it's hard.
Mumsy
putting me in
Stranger
a
or
terrible
Rockstar?
position for singing or rapping.
In any way.
Oh God, for albums or singles. Oh, none of them. Zach Knight.
Hunters or H Army?
Oh come on, why are you doing this to me? I know these people personally.
You guys watching?
But for what? For what though? Like Hunters or H Army?
Who would you prefer?
I prefer both of them. It's
Okay.
difficult to answer that, you know.
Okay, this price is just not getting there, you know. But Hussnain Lahori or Zach Knight?
Zach Knight.
Zach Knight?
I like Zach Knight, yeah. of
Okay.
course. I like you.
Tasha Tar, Jasmine Walia.
Oh, for God's sake, no, neither.
Okay.
I agree.
If the following had to choose another career, what would they be? Amitabh Bachchan. What would they be good at?
Basketball player,
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Salman Khan,
bodybuilder,
Karan Johar,
fashion designer.
Anil Kapoor.
He'd be on that show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for real this time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I can really imagine him doing that.
Atif Aslam.
Ooh, he'd probably be a lawyer.
Justin Bieber.
He'd probably be unemployed.
Okay. Worst criticism you received about yourself?
There's loads. Where do you want me to start?
Really?
Yeah.
All right, the worst. The
People
worst.
are very generous, you know, when it comes to negativity. They're very,
very
reduced
generous.
when it comes to positivity.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's all sorts about, you know, things which are out of my control, like how I look, how I sing, the kind of voice I have. I mean,
Okay.
it's God-gifted voice at the end of the day. Yes, I've trained it,
Yeah.
but it's given
It's the way
by
you
God.
sing.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I can't change that. So,
Okay.
so yeah, there's all sorts of things.
Right. Tell me 3 good things about yourself. Modest.
God. You really want me to sound like a snob, do you?
Yeah, come on. Let's do it.
Okay, this really has become like a job interview now. You know, I thought it'd be one of those casual, fun talk shows, but it's become like a job interview. 3 good things about me. I'm a very family-oriented person, spiritual, and I believe in. I can't say the S word, can I?
Okay, we
Be
understand.
good to others.
Okay.
Don't mistreat them. Don't give them
Yeah.
anything more than they deserve, and the same thing will happen to you. Treat people how they treat you.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 worst thing about you.
Ooh, angry. Gussa.
Angry.
Gussa.
Okay, I gotta agree with that one.
You could probably agree with that.
Yeah?
One. Yeah. I wish I had better control over that.
Okay.
Impatient.
Okay.
Impatience.
Yeah.
I'm not very patient.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
wife would agree.
Yeah.
Third one, I don't know. I'll let you answer that.
Okay. Right, Mumtaz. Your first celebrity crush. This could be Hollywood, Bollywood, whatever.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Okay. Someone I just said someone. Was that you? Okay. If you had to remake Charlie's Angels, which actresses would you choose? This could be again Bollywood and.
Deepika, Kajol, and Aishwarya Rai.
Wow, that's a good. Yeah, okay, I like that. Okay, if you woke up in the morning as these people, what would you do? Dot from EastEnders.
Go for a cigarette.
Go for a cigarette. Okay. She does that anyway. Kajol.
Just look in the mirror.
Rani Mukherjee.
Play with my hair.
Harry Potter.
Fix my glasses.
Wonder Woman.
Wiggle around.
Okay, Lex Luthor.
Find kryptonite.
Okay, if you were a brand, what slogan would you be?
What? Sorry.
If you were a brand, what slogan would it be?
Come bend with me.
Come bend with me. Good one. All right, EastEnders or Coronation Street?
Neither.
They're that bad. Priyanka Chopra or Deepika?
Priyanka Chopra.
Madhuri Dixit, Sridevi.
Madhuri.
Saif Ali Khan or Salman Khan?
Saif Ali Khan.
Laurel or Hardy?
Hardy.
Amitabh Bachchan or Robert De Niro?
Amitabh Bachchan.
The best pickup line you've ever had?
What you making me for breakfast?
The worst pickup line you've ever had?
What you making me for breakfast?
Okay, if the following were not in their career what they are, what do you think they should have been? Theresa May.
Toilet brush.
Kareena Kapoor.
A writer.
Okay. Shah Rukh Khan.
A singer.
Can't sing to save his life, but there you go. If you had to put a Rishta ad for yourself, how would it sound?
Don't expect me home.
An idea that changed your life.
An idea that changed my life. Go teach yoga.
Oh, yeah, okay. And 3 things that your clients don't know about you.
I do sometimes raise my voice.
Okay.
Not in a nice way.
Okay.
I don't sleep in corpse pose.
Okay.
And yeah, I do trip up as well.
Right, okay. A round of applause for that. So I'm wondering, who's a fiery question. What do you think? Let's see the audience, how loud they are. Faraz Chauhan. Faraz Khan. Okay, I thought he was fiery. Hussnain Lahori. Ooh, okay. Mumtaz. Okay. In fact, I would have given it to Faraz, but the loudest are you two, so I don't know which one it is. But let's vote again. Hussnain Lahori. Mumtaz Haque. Mumtaz, this goes to you, so you could take this. Right. I'll tell you what, earlier on I was saying I want to get Faraz Khan on the spot, but I don't think we can do it. I wanted you to dance.
That's brilliant.
I really wanted you to dance.
Perfect.
But the control room is saying they can't. So it would have been great. Can we actually, have we got any music? We don't have any music right now. Right, we're going to sort that out later. But for now, what we'll do, Darbin, have we got any more questions? Or no more questions? Right, what we're going to do is, Hussnain.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a performance by you.
Had I won the goodies bag.
But you know what, just before you go on, I want to talk about this song you've just done, which is very recent. And again, it was a very good video. I really enjoyed the video.
Thank you.
So you were with this girl who, she was actually your missus,
yeah.
In the video, and you were meeting her. But her brother wasn't happy, and her brother came along. It was brilliant, the way it was shot, the way you've used a drone, etc. Abija.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did the idea come from? Because you actually wrote it, you composed it,
yeah.
You made the video. Is that right?
I produced it myself as
okay.
well. Made the music for it.
Mm-hmm.
The idea or the inspiration was quite simple. It was before I was married, but it was something that I always experienced in terms of whenever I saw friends and who were single, ready to get married, ready to settle down, but they always face this stigma of families never approving. They will always find something wrong with them, no matter what, and those are the things which have nothing to do with how they can actually treat their daughter or their son or that kind of thing. So it sort of came from that, and it was obviously about lost love and longing for a person to come to you. And in terms of it's obviously a bit of a dukhi gana. But with the video especially, I always had the visuals in mind, and I wanted to basically address that issue that, with regards to families, of course, should have, a say in obviously who you get married to, but they shouldn't be controlling to a to an extent where they're obviously, you know, blocking something that could be something very good.
Well, you know what, people can see this video itself, but we'll get a live performance. Hussnain, let's take a stand on here. Let's listen to this song. You can actually watch this video on YouTube. In fact, it is called Abija, and following that you can see lots of other videos of Hussnain. But we will be ending the show here, you know, after the song of Hussnain. Hussnain, are we ready for this?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hussnain Lahori! And we have our amazing guests as well, Mumtaz, Haque, Faraz Khan, and I think you guys have been a wonderful audience, absolutely brilliant audience, and people at home who's watching this, do tune in next week as well, because next week we have, actually, sorry, not next week. This show is on every 2 weeks on a Wednesday, so the next one's going to be on the 27th of Feb. Do watch it. We have some great guests again. We won't be announcing it. We're going to keep it as a surprise. So ladies and gents, do tune in on there. Guys, we want to say something at the end. Give us something. Say something. An inspirational quote for us.
The one and only Marcus Nisar show, everybody.
Thank you very much. I think he said it all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Woo! Woo!